Hi, and welcome to the Merrick News. I'm Rabbi Dov Winston of the Young Israel of Merrick.
I'm Rabbi Ira Eben from Congregation Oav Shalom. Reports have been coming in about a place called Merrick, an in-town community with an out-of-town feel. Our top story tonight, why you should move to Merrick. Now let's go to our reporter on the streets telling us why they moved to Merrick.
Hi, I'm Hannah. My family and I moved to Merrick about a year and a half ago, and we're so glad we did. We were welcomed into this community with warmth and excitement. We were invited for meals pre-COVID, and we're so glad that we chose to live here. It's a really wonderful, special place. Back to you, rabbis.
Wow, it sounds like a great place to live. And not to mention, it's close to the city too, just a 40-minute train ride from the Long Island Railroad. And it's a stone's throw away from so many other communities with a plethora of Jewish resources. From West Hempstead, just 10 minutes away. The Five Towns, 25 minutes away. Queens, 30 minutes away. And Jones and Lido Beach, just a smooth 10-minute ride in the car.
And not only that, but Merrick is home to beautiful and affordable housing. Merrick has a plethora of home options at all price ranges. You can get a starter home for as little as $500,000, or a beautiful luxury home right by the water for those looking for something a little bit more. All of them are within walking distances of both shuls.
Now, that sounds pretty good so far, but you must be asking yourself, what's the Jewish community even like in Merrick? And that's what makes our community so special. It's an in-town community with an out-of-town feel. Besides, for the two local Orthodox shuls, the Young Israel of Merrick and Congregation Oav Shalom, both with daily minyanim, regular shiurim, and active and exciting youth programming available both in the shuls and through the local NCSY chapter, and not to mention the local active Chabad with an award-winning preschool. We're also in close proximity to many of the New York Jewish day schools, like Hank, Hafter, Halb, DRS, SKA, Har Torah, Central, Yeshiva South Shore, North Shore Hebrew Academy, and that's just to name a few. Not to mention that since all of these schools are within a 15-mile radius of Merrick, the county offers free busing to each and every one of them.
And that's not all. We have kosher eateries right here, plenty of kosher shopping available in town, and we're just a hop, skip, and jump away from all the kosher restaurants and shopping in the Five Towns and in West Hempstead. And I haven't even mentioned our state-of-the-art brand new mikvah and the ever-expanding Erev. And I have to say, Merrick is a beautiful suburban neighborhood. Merrick is also a gorgeous place to live, and there are so many spectacular beaches and parks within minutes. It's a great place to raise a family. Now, all that stuff is amazing, but that's not even what I love most about our community.
I agree. What makes Merrick really so special are the people. People who choose to live here, to be in a small town environment. It's an in-town community with an out-of-town feel, where everyone knows each other, takes care of each other, and we all have wonderful partnerships with all the other local Jewish institutions. I truly think it's amazing that we have a community Yom HaAtzmaut program that includes the entirety of the Jewish community, including the Reform and the conservative synagogues in the neighborhood. The community from all denominations have joined together on so many regular community-wide programs, like panel discussions, the Shabbat Project, which we do together every year, and even just recently during the pandemic, an evening of hope, community, and prayer to be mechazek, to strengthen the entire community in these difficult times.
And between our two shuls, we have a wonderful partnership. Particularly now, during the pandemic, we have so many joint programs, as well as weekday minyanim, kosher food delivery, and so much more. Even before the pandemic, we worked together with such achdut, as every small community does, including the Move to Merrick campaign. You may have heard about that campaign, an in-town community with an out-of-town feel. Yep, it's kind of catchy, don't you think? Merrick is filled with warmth and camaraderie, where everyone is special and no one falls through the cracks.
That's right. and everyone has their own Merrick story, a reason why they love Merrick. Let's go to our field correspondent, Jessica Lerner, to hear about her Merrick story. Jessica?
Hi, my name is Jessica Lerner, and I live in Merrick with my family. We've lived here for 14 years. My favorite Merrick story is soon after we moved in, when my daughter Shira was born, we literally had food delivered every day for a month. We had food from new friends, people who I just recognized from shul, and even people I barely recognized at all who just wanted to make sure that a new mom had everything that she needs. I knew that I made the right decision to move to Merrick. And now I work with people from both shuls to make sure that all the new moms also have food. Merrick's really a great place. Back to you, rabbis.
Wow. Merrick is really just the best community out there.
And there is so much to love about it. Ask each person on the streets, and I'll give you a different answer to the question of, what is the best thing about Merrick?
The ocean and the beaches!
The shul!
The Merrick Mountain!
The community!
Tot Shabbat!
We love the people!
My friends! Junior congregation! We love the rabbis!
The location,
The modern Orthodox community!
truly Zionistic.
It's home!
It's home!
It's home!
It's home!
It's home!
Merrick is a great place to raise a modern Orthodox family on Long Island.
Is an in-town community with an out-of-town feel.